What is pup play? Okay, there's a new documentary called Secret Life of the Human Pups. They try to answer that. Watch.
We are a nation of dog lovers. But meet the men who don't just want to own a dog.
Come on, baby.
They want to be one.
Everybody loves a puppy.
Good boy.
It isn't the seedy activity people think it is.
Secret Life of the Human Pups. Wednesday at 10 on 4.
Oh, yeah. So, according to Jezebel, it is, quote, often though not always sexual. Okay, pup play. So it's not always sexual, but it did come from the BDSM scene, and it's been around for about 15 years. And then it says here it's the act of dressing and inhabiting the role of a dog while another person takes on the role of handler or trainer. That's 5 words or less.
Haven't we all done this?
The latex thing creeps me.
That's a different doggy style.
Now that's rough sex. RUFF.
2 points for Sam on that. That was really good.
I get 2 points.
Two
Oh, it
golf
feels
clap
so
points
good.
for
It feels
Sam.
so good. Okay, so Grace, you've done this.
Okay, no, we all, I haven't
When was the last
You've
time
done
you did
this?
No, when we were like kids, you'd always do this game.
That's not
where
what we're
you
talking
pretend to be-
about.
Where you
I
would
know,
have a
but I'm just
tail.
saying that it was familiar to me. I haven't done, like, not in this sense, but
So what
didn't you
kind
ever,
of latex is best
No,
to put on your body?
Yes, true.
That
What-
tail.
No, I mean,
Yes.
like when you,
The
you
tail,
know,
I thought it was the tail in front.
Was
You
the
didn't-
tail like plugged in?
like play pretend.
The tail was the dildo, no?
It was a plug-on
You
tail.
ride that tail, right?
No.
Oh, I thought it was in.
It was like this. It was like...
It's pointy. You don't ride the tail.
They sell tails. I'm gonna try to get it out. They sell tails that you put in your butt, and they stay there, and they're big.
Oh yeah,
like,
the horse tail.
Horse tails.
Yeah, it's a,
Okay,
it's a
I got
butt
it
plug.
out.
a butt plug with a tail at
Tail,
the end.
yeah.
And it looks like you got a tail,
So okay,
and it's literally growing
Now,
out from
we should-
inside you.
we should talk about that. This isn't just bedroom play. And I think that's where the fascination comes from, because I think some people can imagine, okay, you can get kinky in the bedroom and then it stays in the bedroom. This isn't the case with pup play. In pup play, they actually will act it out. They'll have their owner, they'll eat out of a dog bowl, they'll go on walks along the street as a dog. So it's really inhabiting that whole role as a dog, not just with having fun dog play
Does it
sex.
include poop?
I don't know.
Like, so
have to see the
you have
documentary.
your wife or husband, depending on who's the pup player, and you go for a walk. Part of the walk is peeing or going to the bathroom, and does your significant other or the person that's walking you help you out in that regard? Like, obviously pee, it's,
I would say
you just
in-
shake it off, but it's like,
a big
what
part of it.
happens
Yeah,
then?
the
Worst part of
Then
it.
you have to
intention
walk
of the
around
walk.
with a dirty bum
People
in
are
a
gonna be
latex
like,
outfit.
terrible people are gonna be like, you know what? This is the next step in the trans movement. People are gonna identify as dogs next.
That's going to be annoying to
They
hear.
Yes.
can poop on the street outside the toilet.
There are going to be laws about
No,
it.
you're right.
But
There's-
they can, and the answer is yes. And I identify as a dog when I'm pooping outside.
People will use that, and it'll just illustrate their sheer ignorance.
Here's the thing I think Sam will identify with about this dressing up like a dog.
What do you mean?
Sometimes.
I've never dressed like a dog. Not to say that something's wrong with it. I've never dressed like a dog.
I'm just saying how hot it must be inside those latex outfits. Has to be what it's like for some dogs that are gigantic, bushy dogs that pant like crazy when their owners take them out in the heat.
Yes.
So I think that's the only thing where I was like, oh, this is something constructive. In addition to like, hey, if you're into dressing like a dog and getting kinky, go for it. But like, this is like, oh, this must be how hot it is for dogs who get like left in the car or taken out.
I like
however
that.
many
Hike
days.
up Runyon.
Right? I like that.
I feel so bad for dogs, like little dogs that are like,
So hot. Do you think, though, Austin? Do you think that this film is indicative of like how open-minded sex is? Because I think for a lot of people, the internet right? The internet allows people the connectivity to find more like-minded people. So then you see more of these subcultures that before were really underground, even though they existed. Now we're more aware of them.
well, I think the general public, and I can only speak for myself, it's like I've never seen that before, and I've seen a lot, I've never seen that before, and to me, it's like the general public that puts the sexual thing on it, and, they're showing it in a trailer and showing a tail wagging that looks like a member and that's the connotation, and that's the draw and the kind of curiosity
I
that
wanna
audience.
learn more. I wanna
'cause-
learn
Yeah,
more.
I want to learn. But if it's a full latex suit, how do they have sex?
I feel like
mean,
Grace, I
honestly.
need to hear from Grace because you're not saying much about this.
Well,
Is
I don't
it
think
hitting
it's-
too close to home?
No, okay, I feel
kidding.
no. I just mean that like
Nothing wrong
I think
with
the
it.
first thing we
Right.
heard from Grace was, "We've all done it."
we have in like that's what I
Yes.
kind of identify with. You all played dog when you were a kid, and some
that's
people.
not what this is.
I know, but like but part of it is though. Like
Yes.
some of it's sexual and some of it's just kind of like playing pretend, and it's really enjoyable, and you get in touch with your imagination, and you have like this life partner that plays along with you, and that to me I celebrate.
Yeah,
That's-
do you?
Everyone has their own fetish, everyone has their own kink, but also like it's kind of beautiful. It's this.
It's a play, an
it's
adult
a
play.
It's like an adult
form of
play, and life is so serious. If it's fun for you to dress up as a dog and go for a walk and figure out how to go to the bathroom on however you want to do that, then do it. And
don't-
life
and
is
You're
too
not
short
hurting
to be
anyone.
serious. Just
you're
do what you
not.
want.
If you're not hurting anyone, I hear you.
Do you
Yeah.
think these guys actually, like any of them, so there's a handful probably, or like a portion that get gratification, or there's a sense
A
of play
power
and
play?
a fun power play that like the, being the submissive.
I think so
and,
because
you
it
know,
stems from BDSM for
right,
some
but
people.
are there some of this group of people who like pup play that actually think that they were born a dog born into a human's body? Is that possible?
Possible.
Put that
think
out there
it's-
for
I
me.
don't know enough about it. Possible, absolutely.
I will say that if you take what a dog's life is like, where they get their own bed and they get to poop whenever kind of they want, and someone
Yes.
deals with it, and they are fed
Belly
like,
rubs.
at the right time, belly rubs, and just like
Yep.
as long as you're like there for someone, they love you
Yeah.
unconditionally. Like that's a pretty awesome life.
Yep.
What about a dog's life would you like most? What would be the thing? Like, would it be belly rubs? Would it be like
good question.
I think it's
scratching
when
the scruff of your neck?
What I do to dogs is I just like I give them like a scalp massage, and then you watch them just kind of fall asleep.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so you would want scalp
that's it.
massages.
Can I get a
What
woof?
Austin?
You can
I
get
want to play frisbee with
Wanna
my
play
mouth.
frisbee?
You want to play frisbee with your mouth? I think we can arrange
I'd
that.
want to play. I'd want to run in a park and try to catch a frisbee in my mouth.
Careful of your nose because they hurt. I've been
Yeah,
hit in the
yeah,
face
yeah.
by frisbee before.
It'd be Nerf frisbee.
I would want the cuddles.
yes.
I want the cuddles. I love cuddling my dog in the morning. He's a mush. What would you want?
I would want the cuddles. I would want
Treats.
Ooh, treats.
treats would be good. Mostly the cuddles and the long naps during the day. Just no responsibility.
Yes,
No
naps.
responsibility.
Although the pooping outside would be nice. That would be nice.
Excuse me. Like imagine in your house.
But
Excuse me, guys. I need to.
It-
Can you let me outside? Because I have
Honey,
to go.
honey.
it depends on the owner.
It's time
There's
for a
some
walk.
Really great owners out there, and there's some pretty shitty owners out there. So let's remember that.
I'd hate if my girlfriend, when I got home, like I opened the door and she was like, yes, 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 you're here, I'm gonna run around in a circle now. I'd be like, all right, I'm never coming home. Never. It's cute
All
when
right,
a dog
leave your
does.
thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. One more time, big round of applause for our guest today. Yes, Austin Basis. Make sure that you guys check out season 4 of Beauty on June 2nd on the CW, and we'll see you next time on Pop Trigger.